start talking?
Sure.
Alright.
So we're just, regular chatting?
Yeah.
Or are we going to try and podcast this as well?
Yeah, we're gonna podcast this. Alright.
So,
Hello guys, this is the Bolshevik Brothers, and welcome back to the Bolshevik Brothers Professional Grade Podcast.
only top tier quality podcast from us.
Only top tier quality podcast in the world. I don't know if this is technically a dirt road, so I'm gonna switch back into two-wheel for now, because this is definitely, it's just dusty concrete is all.
We could also Tokyo drift a corner if we really felt like it.
I really don't feel like it, honestly. I kind of like this vehicle.
That's true.
Prefer it didn't. Just.
But is it strapped?
Get totaled. We're strapped.
So, okay, we're not going to get clapped at least.
Right. Oh wow.
Yeah, you might want to put all wheel on.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. It's hard to tell because like it looks kind of pavementy at some places at least.
Yeah, even if it is pavement, it still has gravel.
It's graveled enough over that it's probably not gonna hurt the vehicle or anything to drinking. Oh man, I love just looking back and seeing the dust clouds in the air.
So
dude,
the funny thing
this is what makes you feel like a real man, dude.
On the way out here, when we were driving up, over here rather, Snow and I saw like a semi-truck driving out on a dirt road, and it like kicked up a wall, probably no more than about 40 foot tall of dust cloud.
You know less?
Or no more.
No more?
Yeah, no more than 40 foot.
No less than what?
Probably no less than 20 foot at least.
Okay. Not bad. Speaking of the devil, Noah is in here, but he's
forgot to say anything when
he's kind of
juiced.
He's not as much of a person as Greg and I are.
No, like I just figured that you guys wouldn't listen to me because you don't think I'm strapped.
Well, you are strapped now.
Yeah.
I don't got anything on it.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Well, you're still within reach of being strapped.
Where's your strap, man?
It's underneath your garbage can. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I never anticipated you not getting it out of there. So you've been unstrapped for the past 2 months for literally no reason.
Literally reason, actually.
What reason?
Not really supposed to have it where I was.
What's restricting you, huh? Private property?
Yeah, the Ono.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, so. I mean, you said.
Excuse me.
You said we could talk about it.
And then you never talked about it?
And then we never talked about it. Exactly.
Well, guess what? Your new landlord's gonna take care of you, bud.
Yeah, you're more than allowed to be strapped, bro.
Yeah, you are required to be strapped. In fact, I mean, not like 100% of the time. Like, I guess you can like set it in the corner when you take a shower or whatever.
So this is funny. I think it would have been cool if the time lapse, some of the discussion in the time lapse would have been good for the podcast, because we were talking about preferred like holster positions for concealed carry.
Oh yeah. Let's talk more about holster positions. General land offers. Wait, what was that?
I don't know. It's probably what do you call it? Zero land management stuff.
Yeah, something like that.
But anywho, we were kind of just discussing like where we prefer to carry a holster just due to comfortability and other practical reasons.
Yeah.
And I was telling him that I personally think that the 1 o'clock to maybe at most 130 range is kind of a decent range, because it means you don't dig into your leg with your holster.
Yeah. So basically an appendix carry.
Yeah, almost an appendix carry.
Yeah.
Well, okay. What do you consider appendix? Do you consider appendix like straight front carry?
Not basically.
I mean, not quite 12 o'clock.
Like if you can see what I can see, or if you can see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You on video, on the podcast listening, can't see. Basically, like in like the crease of your leg and your groin area.
Yeah. I feel like that's a pretty decent spot to put it.
Depending on the size of your firearm and stuff like that, it can be kind of uncomfortable.
Look.
Personally, I do like it. Oh, cows.
Yeah, I was gonna say, now you can really tell we're out in the country.
Yeah. Man, I love this state, dude. I just love this state.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, unless you're gonna abandon us.
Well, you see, money.
Yeah, well, see, money.
But I'll always be Texan through and through, bro.
Yeah. Are you? Do you plan on? Okay, so this is another thing we were talking about before the podcast started. Bree's planning on moving to Wyoming at some point in the next couple of years here. Just because some of his family's up there and land is
A fair bit cheaper, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why there's a cattle garden just to work around here. It's probably an old cattle guard for some old property that's been disbanded.
Probably. But what were you saying?
So yeah, I guess I was gonna get up to, is that like a permanent thing, or do you plan at some point on coming back to Texas?
That is a good question. That is still to be determined. As of right now, my plan is to stay up there for a fair bit. I'm not sure if that's permanent or if that's like a temporary thing.
So
But I guess in time I'll find out.
I guess, well, I mean, I don't know if this is necessarily a follow-up or if that should have been a follow-up to this, but are you planning on like making it like a legal change of address, change of residency, that sort of thing? Or are you gonna plan on being in the great state often enough that you can keep your residency here?
I'll probably try and keep residence here.
Okay. So you're not a total trader then?
Yeah.
I don't know. Personally, I still don't get it. Like, yeah, land's cheap there, but land's also cheap here if you
know where to look.
If you know where to look.
Well, and like I said, that's just the plan I have had.
Right.
We'll see. In a year and a half, it may not be the same plan. It may be staying out here. So we'll see.
Yeah.
If I could convince my cousin to move out here, that would be even better.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Ideally, though,
We'll see how my business goes. Maybe I can offer you all jobs.
Well, I mean, ideally, I would love to be part of your business. Not to any offense to being in your business. But if I did, it would be a part-time thing.
Right. Well, I mean,
because I still want to go into the business or a trade that I'm in right now. Because I really enjoy electrical, and it's something that I feel like is a good trade to go into.
And again, depending on how, I don't want to be like too hopelessly optimistic, but I could foresee the possibility of growing large enough that I can employ a couple of people dedicated to a variety of services up to and including electrical work or what have you.
Right. Well, and the other option, I'm already planning on, if I get the right licensure, starting my own business.
Right, yeah.
So maybe just to have joint partnership on businesses.
Yeah.
And then we both rake in a little more profit.
Yeah. And of course, no matter what happens, like, we're always going to be best friends. We're always going to be the bolshevik brothers. We're going to keep doing this stuff. Because, I think, at this point, that's kind of set in stone.
Yep. Life decisions will not change whether or not we're going to remain friends.
Right, absolutely. We're always going to keep in touch.
Yeah.
Keep uploading. You know, keep you guys in the loop as much as we can.
So
don't worry about that.
Yeah, don't worry about that. So, oh yeah, I mean, I don't want to kind of spoil any future video topics what we're doing, but like, we do have a couple of things planned.
We're on our way to have some fun. We'll put it like that.
Yeah. We did make an expensive investment for this video, so if you could, if you could go ahead and slap that like button, you know, sub if you're not.
Yep.
It really does do a lot.
Yeah.
Anything to add, Snowa? You've been kind of quiet back there.
No, I'm back here.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Well,
maybe if you didn't buy a 12-pack of Monster, you wouldn't have this problem.
Right.
Well, maybe if I didn't buy a 12-pack of Monster, you wouldn't be drinking Monster.
Well, you're right.
Well, I'm not.
I do appreciate it.
Right. Also, sort of on the same topic, we got some of the same stuff going on with Sir Noah. So he's moving out to El Paso, helping me start my business. But like, that's, I mean, I don't want to speak for him, but that's probably not his life goal to be my
indentured servant.
Right. Right.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not.
You need to speak up, mate. They're not going to hear you.
Yeah, you need to talk a little louder.
He's in the back of the bus.
I mean, both of us have talked about our life goals, so let's hear.
Right.
Like, where do you project yourself trying to be in the future? Like, what's your goals at the moment?
Right. I mean, like, outside of YouTube, outside of working for me, which thank you very much. Outside of all that stuff, though, what are your plans? What are your personal, professional goals? That sort of thing.
I'd probably like a career in IT.
IT. Nice.
I mean, yeah.
So yeah, like I said, Noah's very jealous of me knowing more about computer lingo than he does.
Yep.
yeah, sure. Keep telling yourself that.
Oh, I do. Don't worry about it. I do.
See, the funny thing is, me being an electrical is nice and all, and I really do enjoy it. But I also feel like there are many branches of similar things that I could do that I would also enjoy. Like, for instance, if I wanted to, I could probably start my own PC building business, because I'm well versed enough in that.
I guess in the line of alternative occupations, you had originally planned on being a chef and going to culinary school and all of that stuff.
I still enjoy culinary a lot.
Right.
It's a very fun thing. And maybe as a side business.
But it's mostly relegated to not professional business.
Yeah, and the reason for that, I realized after working in fast food.
Sharp right.
I realized after working fast food and just working in an industry where you're dealing with people day in, day out, if I got a successful enough culinary business, there would probably be a lot of customers that I deal with and put up with every day.
Yeah.
And when people want food, they get very cranky and they get very impatient.
Next right, then slide left.
I don't know. Me being a people pleaser personality, that doesn't really work.
Holy smoke, dude.
Was that the right?
Yeah, this is our turn right here, mate.
Oh, that is a steep turn.
Yeah, this
Might have to hit it in reverse. But yeah, like I said, me being a people pleaser, it takes an emotional toll
Road.
Right.
to have people just constantly barraging you with their emotional crap because they're having a bad day or they're hungry.
Right. That's fair. Absolutely fair enough, man.
I mean, when I was working for Wendy's, they even offered to train me to be a general manager, which means that I would have my own store that I oversee. I turned down the offer, not because I don't feel like it would have been I don't know. I personally don't feel like it would have fit well with my personality and the way that I tend to work.
I mean, obviously, like, I guess this is where I'm going to disagree slightly with you on that. Is that I think it would have been
3/4 of a mile.
I think it would have been a good opportunity and a good experience, not as a career move, but just as like for the time being. But I mean, I guess getting out of that helped you, made you available to what you're doing now, which is probably in the long run
A little bit closer to where I
Right.
want to be. Yeah. I mean, I very much enjoy what I'm doing right now.
right.
It's not always easy work, but it is definitely enjoyable work for what we do.
So I guess, do you think you could have still gotten where you are now if you had kept that job?
I probably could have. It just probably would have taken longer.
Right.
And realistically, right, this was during the height of pandemic, and they were only paying me like $15 an hour, which I don't want to sound ungrateful. It was a good position. But for the amount of stress,
Oh, this is how you know we're in it.
yeah, for the amount of stress you have to put up with being a manager day in and day out, like I was, because I was a shift manager already, putting up with people like that day in and day out just got to me.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
And it just, I don't know. I would get home at the end of the day. I wasn't physically exhausted, but all I wanted to do was just sit in a chair and fall asleep. And that didn't feel like living. That felt like surviving.
Right.
And I don't know. I don't feel like if your life is at a point where you're that stressed and you're dealing with that much in your life, that you should probably consider changing something, because there's clearly some aspect of your life that's gonna make it not tolerable or not livable.
Right. This would be a good place to go into low range, but like it's not at the place where I need low range, so I'm just gonna not for now.
This is fun though.
Yeah, this is what I come out here for, man.
You know what would be fun? Doing this on like one of those little Can-Ams as well.
What's that?
The little, like, actually probably not a Can-Am, probably just a Polaris, but like one of the
Like a little dune buggy sort of thing?
yeah, a little off-roading vehicle.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought, but I wasn't familiar with the term, I guess.
Can-Am makes all kinds of stuff. They make the
Okay.
reverse trikes, they make off-roading vehicles. I think Polaris is a little bit higher quality and a little bit better known, I think.
Yeah. And I guess, probably, would you say, broader, I mean, doesn't Polaris make, like, pianos and stuff?
I think so, yeah.
So, like,
I mean, like,
broader
like
range of
Yamaha.
products. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yamaha,
Casio.
yeah.
Casio makes calculators, pianos, watches,
right.
motorcycles sometimes, or motorcycle parts rather.
Yeah.
So Casio is just a large variety.
See, and this is...
And they
this
make
is- this is-
appliances too.
This is where I'm glad that we didn't plan this, because we would have never been talking about Casio if we had made plans for this podcast.
Right. Can we just take a moment to stop and appreciate how pretty it is out here?
Dude, like I was saying, dude, I love this state, man.
Like, we also picked a pretty optimal time to be out here because, like, it is not, like, 108 like it's been.
Right.
So it's definitely plenty enjoyable out here.
There's like some mesas and some little buttes out there on the horizon.
But, like, I don't know.
Wide open skies. Land.
Nice cloud cover today.
Just bare land. Just little shrubs, that's it. As far as the eye can see, you know. I freaking love this, dude.
I haven't seen any pronghorns out here. You would have expected to see a couple of them at least.
Pronghorns?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I reckon you'd probably see a couple of them out here at least.
Don't pronghorns more live, like, near the mountains?
No, they live out here too.
Okay.
I've seen them in Texas, plenty of
Okay.
places. Granted, that's further north usually.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we're just not keeping our eyes open.
It's also probably the wrong time of day because they're what?
That's true.
Crepuscular, whatever it's called, which means they come out in like dusk and dawn.
Yeah.
So you'll be more likely to see them then. I mean, on the way back tomorrow, we'll probably see some.
We could do. Well,
What time?
no, we're gonna, because tomorrow we gotta, whew, this is, wow, okay. This is where I start wishing the road was a little less vague. Because if I wasn't using a GPS right now, I would not know where to go. Like at all. Oh man, we got another mile and a half of this.
Lovely.
Yeah. And this is probably where I will go ahead and put it into low range, just because. Okay, I think I need to put it into neutral first.
Yeah.
Put it into neutral, then shove it into low range. All right, now here we go. Oh yeah.
This is fun. It's like driving a tank.
Right. Nice. There's a lot of thorns. I really hope. I mean, the tires should be fine.
Yeah, the tires will be fun. This would be fun to do in a Humvee as well.
Right. When I get my Humvee. When we get our Humvee.
Yeah. We're gonna put a swivel-mounted Gatlin on it, right?
All right. What is this? This thing? Should I go? I think I'll go this way.
Me when the road is not a road and just a tiny path that's barely seeable.
Visible. I love how this was the suggested route, because there are a couple other.
I love that sound.
There are a couple other paths out to this location.
So how much do you like the paint on your car?
Well, paint on this car.
I could care less. To
You
be
going for
honest.
the war-torn look?
Yeah, I'm going for the rustic country look. Woo wee!
Oh jeez, it's just going. Dang.
Dang, bro.
If you ain't driving like this, what are you even doing?
Is bro serious?
There goes your paint.
Oh man. Okay.
So where's the actual road from here? Straight away?
You alright, man?
I mean, I don't know. The last Bolshevik Brothers video we made, I don't know. I think we just kind of were lacking, bro.
I feel you, man.
Anywho, you want to help me clean these guns?
Nah, man, I'm not interested in that at all right now.
Yeah, me neither, bro. Honestly, like.
Guess we're in the same boat.
Yeah.
You wanna be in the same boat?
Yeah, let's be in the same boat.
Alright.
That's amazing, bro.
That is phenomenal.
That's phenomenal.
Rice Krispies. They may not stop a bullet, but they will stop your depression.
And your heart if you eat too many of them.
And they're the Bolshevik Brothers' #1 recommended way to get in the same boat.
Is that a metal flake?
Right. Alright, so sorry about that.
Camera overheated.
The camera overheated, and then we had to
Detour.
Yeah, we circled back because that road was not a good road to be traveling on. So
at a certain point, it basically became not a road. So
right about the time the camera cut out, we had to circle. We had to turn around because it was just impassable.
So one of the things we were talking about before we got the camera back on.
Oh, Greg got a new gun.
Yeah.
Greg bought a new
very expensive
Colt Python.
Yeah.
Right. So that's one thing we'll be shooting in the video where we shoot. Not in this video, because this is the podcast. Let's see though.
There's a gate up here. Is
Yeah,
that gonna be a
I
problem?
turned right here at this gate, so it should be an issue.
So, yeah, we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah. But yeah, when we were out, I don't know why I'm signaling. Signaling to literally. What was I on? Oh yeah. Some guy said that he didn't like the the trigger pull of the Beretta.
And both of us just kind of had to keep our mouth closed.
Yeah, we're just kind of like, yep, I'll bet you don't.
He's like, oh, I like the trigger pull on the Walters better. It's like, excuse me, what?
Well, I was just saying to Ree here that, like, objectively speaking, the trigger pull, the double action is not for everyone.
Sweet, the slope. Let's go. Get some airtime, bro. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, no, I agree with you. The double action definitely takes getting used to.
Right.
And it is certainly not for everybody. But counterpoint, you don't have to use it as double action. You can start it by cocking the hammer back on most of the double actions and treat it like a single action.
Yeah.
So you don't have to have that heavier trigger pull on the first one.
even then, there's something to be said about the single action as well, because it's got a lot of slop in it before you hit the wall and start actually pulling the trigger.
That's
I
true.
guess. Which can be bad for some people, and it's definitely something that you have to get used to. I personally like the option to have single action versus double action.
Sweet. Yo, righteous dude. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hit the windshield wipers right quick.
Yeah, I probably should do, shouldn't I? Oh, hell yeah.
We got that.
We got mud on our windshield.
We got that windshield.
Got a little dirt on my windshield.
We have windshield cleaner in the.
We do. Yeah, we've got a half-gallon of windshield cleaner in the back.
Industrious amount.
There's also this thing called water in the back. And it would
We
theoretically...
need the water.
Oh yeah, because we
to
need to shoot
shed.
it. And if this Mr. Weeb over here wants to hit things with his katanas, he's not allowed to do it.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, we kind of need that water. There will be melee, it's not with the sword.
With a tactical knife.
No.
With a bayonet.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have bayonets, unfortunately.
With bare knuckles.
No, buttstock, stuff like that.
Wait, did you get the watermelons to shoot at?
Yeah, well, so the watermelons, we're gonna shoot at them to open them,
And then
and then
you
we're gonna eat them, yeah? We need
shoot
to...
at them with the 40 cal because
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Probably shoot at them with the 40 cal out of the Caltech, so we get maximum hit velocity, whatever.
Because I'm not sure what these 357s.
Those are
sorry.
38s. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not sure what their. Because I know they're probably FMJ, but I don't know what their core is.
Okay. Yeah. Anything we're gonna shoot food with, we're gonna shoot with TMJ.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind shooting things with FMJ, but I'm not trying to risk lead poisoning.
Yeah.
Because you never know what the core of these is going to be.
I mean, lead.
They're probably
Let's
lead.
face it, it's
Yeah.
gonna be lead.
It's probably lead.
Alright.
38
this is a little bit concerning because it says to turn left, and I ain't seen no crossroad.
Well, maybe there will be in a second.
Well,
800 feet, turn left.
in what, 800 feet?
Yeah, we're still a little ways from where we could turn left.
Yeah, but it's...
Yeah.
Okay, here's it.
Next left.
Yeah, there it is. See that?
That looks like a...
Place you can turn. Oh.
That looks like a... Nope.
That looks like private property.
Yeah. What the frick, man? How the... Dude.
Don't tell me you got gypped.
I didn't, but it's just... Getting there is another question.
Ammo Incorporated. Do we even have service out here?
I don't know.
Well, evidently you do.
Google. I mean, but I don't. It's got a little exclamation next to the Wi-Fi bars.
Are you using offline maps or what?
I don't know. Dude. What should we do, man?
Muzzle velocity, 750 feet per second. Muzzle energy, 197 foot-pounds.
All right.
50-yard velocity.
Should we sign off the podcast?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. We're gonna figure out what the hell we're doing.
And then when we get back to you in
Right.
the next video.
Right. So, bye.